Hey everyone, welcome to Curtin Call. I'm Kevin Curtin. I'm here today in New York City with a very special guest. He's a Grammy Award-winning singer, author, and entrepreneur. He's a member of the iconic group New Edition, and he's an icon in his own right. It's truly an honor to be here with him today, so without further ado, I introduce you to the king of R&B, the legend, Bobby Brown.
What's going on, brother?
Bobby, good to see you.
Thank you for
So
having
let's get right into this. We're here today in New York talking about this food line. So I want to know, how did it come about? How did you get started with it? And where can we pick it up?
You can pick it up at BobbyBrownFoods.com. I started cooking, when I started having children at, the young age of 17.
Yeah.
But I also was cooking before that, if you read my book,
I read the book, actually.
I've been cooking for years, and I've learned how to cook through my mom and my dad and my family members, and it was just something that I picked up because I was always on punishment first and foremost. Okay,
Right. Yeah.
I was always on punishment, so I would have to sit in the kitchen with my mom.
Yeah.
And just learn what she was doing with the food. So
Yeah.
7 of us, in the family, we always had to have food on the table.
Yeah.
So, I've just learned how to make food for my 7 kids,
Yeah.
my wife, and just be there.
Yeah. And I got to ask, what's the best dish that you make? What's your favorite dish? Or maybe the favorite dish that your family loves that you make?
Everything that I cook is really good, but for the most part,
Yeah.
my kids love to help me.
Yeah.
They love to be in the kitchen with me. They love being able to help out. Like,
Yeah.
Dad, can I do something? Can I season that?
Right.
Can I do this?
Yeah.
And with me having my own seasonings, I know they can't go wrong with seasoning the food.
Right.
So my kids help out with everything.
Yeah.
So there's not one meal that I get wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might, make a chicken finger,
Yeah.
too spicy or something like
Right,
that.
right.
But my kids take it with stride.
Yeah, got it. So, listen, we all saw the Bobby Brown story, or at least I did, and I know millions of other people did all around the world. It was a huge success. And I want to say I also read the book before I watched the movie.
Thank
but I
you.
want to know, you're welcome. I want to know, after watching it or while you were watching it, what was your reaction? How did you kind of sit there and process everything? And, Woody did a great job.
Well, I watched it with my kids.
Yeah.
And for my kids to see my life in front of them and not have to ask daddy questions
Right.
about his life was perfect. Because I just want my kids to know exactly what I've been through in my life and be able to process it for themselves.
Yeah.
And to be able to go to school the next day and be able to say, yeah, my father did that, you saw it, and be able to just be
Right.
themselves and not have to answer to nobody. So I was grateful to BET
Yeah.
and Jesse Collins and my wife who
Executive producer.
helped me executive produce this.
Right.
Which is a great thing,
Yeah.
that we was able to show our kids.
Yeah, 100%. And, not only was it a great time watching it, but, we just, so many memories and, a couple questions that I'm getting into next. We saw Teddy in there, we saw Babyface in LA, moments of that. I'm wondering, my prerogative, what do you remember from, because we've had Teddy on the show, Teddy's a friend, and I want to know, what do you remember about that session specifically from my prerogative, being there with Teddy? What was that whole vibe like at the time?
I remember being in the projects in Harlem for
Yeah.
the first time. I remember us doing the beat, and
Yeah.
then me and Aaron Hall.
Yeah,
Aaron Hall and Big Bub getting on the train and going to Brooklyn.
yeah,
We got on the train and we went to Brooklyn, and that's where we wrote the lyrics.
Interesting.
Basically.
yeah,
Because we was talking on the train, and we was thinking about what is the one word that nobody uses,
yeah,
and that was prerogative. And it's spelled prerogative,
Right.
but we said prerogative.
Prerogative,
And
right.
all of a sudden, in dictionary, spelled it like we
Sang
wrote
it, right, and wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was special. That was the special part about it.
Yeah.
That we actually created a word in the dictionary
Right.
that was different from how they wrote it before. It was
Right.
prerogative, then it turned into prerogative.
Yeah.
So we was
Yeah.
happy about that.
And it's just one of those songs. I mean, it's a defining song of yours and of a generation as well.
Thank you.
You know. So moving forward, Don't Be Cruel. Obviously, if those of you that are watching don't know, was a best-selling album of '89.
Yes.
You got your Grammy for, I believe it was Every Little Step.
Every Little Step,
Right.
yes.
And what I'm wondering is, when you were in the studio with Babyface and L.A. Reid, how collaborative were those guys with you? Did they kind of let you do your own thing, or were they?
Yeah, they had to.
They had to.
Yeah.
So what was
Because
that? Can you take me through it? Yeah.
I'm an artist that I really don't take to directions
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
But I listen
Right.
really well.
Yeah.
I can listen to what you have to say, but my direction is gonna be my direction no matter what.
Right.
Because I already know what I want when I walk in the studio. But these guys, they're geniuses.
Yeah.
They
They
you
are
have
the
to
masters
give,
of
you
their
have
craft.
you have to give them their just due
Yeah.
and be present when they ask you to do something.
Right.
But with us, we had such a kinship.
Yeah.
We had such a friendship that was just like, okay, all right, we're gonna try that, Bob.
Right.
But if it doesn't work, if
Yeah.
we listen back and it doesn't work, then
Right.
we gotta do it our way.
Right.
And it always worked.
Yeah.
But sometimes it didn't work for
Right.
them,
Right.
and it
Yeah.
didn't work for me,
Yeah.
and we knew exactly what we wanted on the track, so,
Yeah.
we would tend to, go together with whatever we put down.
Yeah. And I got to know. I think everyone's wondering what's coming up. I know you got a single out,
Yes.
like Bobby.
Like Bobby.
What's coming out? Do we have an album coming out? Who's working on it? Who's producing?
There's an album in the making.
Great, great.
There's also a single of RBRM
Great.
that is coming out really soon, and we're
We'll look
looking
forward to
forward to
that.
that.
Yeah.
And I'm just, I'm basically, in tour mode.
Yeah.
Because we are on tour.
Catch RBRM on tour right now.
Yes,
You
yes.
can go online and check out the dates on that.
Yes, please.
Great.
And we're just having fun, man. Right now, it's just a good time in my life, and I'm just really,
You're blessed.
I'm blessed. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I'm appreciative of everything that is going on in my life right now. So
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for being on the show. Where can people find you online? On Instagram? On
King Bobby Brown.
King Bobby Brown. So make sure you check that out. For this show, we're
Instagram, Facebook.
yeah.
all of that.
Make sure you check out the new single, Like Bobby. Make sure you check out Bobby Brown Foods
Yes.
at a store near you, and online
No,
as well.
online.
Right? And hopefully
BobbyBrownFoods.com.
BobbyBrownFoods.com. Great. And for this show, you can check us out Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Curtin Call 87. I just want to say it's such an honor to be with you today.
It's a
I
pleasure.
appreciate your time.
I appreciate your gear, man.
Hey man, we're like Spike Lee said a month ago, we're styling and profiling. You know what I mean? That's what we do. So
I like what you're looking at.
well, I appreciate that, and again, just thank you for the time. It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure.
All right.
Thanks, Bobby.